like in the winter, it it's cold in Colorado. It snows. Sometimes there are blizzards. Cover the land with snow and ice.
Yes, in Colorado, it is cold in Colorado. They get lots of snow, as y'all can see from the pictures. You see how they have lots of mountains. What do they do a lot in Colorado? Huh? No, they surf in warm water, like in Hawaii. That's where they surf. I know what he's trying to say. I was just trying to get him to figure it out. Huh? What are you saying? They do what? Mhm. Yes. Yes. Those are ski boards or skis. So when you see them skating on those sticks, those are skis. So they do a lot of skiing in Colorado because they have all of those mountains and they have all of that snow. So they can take a ski lift up to the top of the mountain and then they ski down, right? So that's because of all the snow. So in that snow they have what? Blizzards. So it says that blizzards cover the land with snow and ice. So the wind will blow, and instead of it blowing like water or is it blowing rain where we have hurricanes and stuff, all they have is snow and ice. So when it's blowing nothing but snow and ice, and it's called a blizzard. Can you say that, Bree? Blizzard. Thank you, Bree. Bree and Bree. Good job. Well, you answered. I said, can you say blizzard, Bree? And you said blizzard. So I said, thank you, Bree. All righty. You are Julian, right? All right. Good job. When I say Julian, then you'll respond, okay? Go ahead and read for me, Julian. That's Heather's friend, Keith. Mm-hmm. Lives. South Carolina. Uh-huh. What? What? Weather? Like? Spring. Mm-hmm. Warm. Mm-hmm. Rains. Uh-huh. Sometimes there. Go ahead, Julia. There are floods. Go ahead. I just told you that word right there, Julian. They right behind each other. So what's that one? Huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wash. To W. Use your long A. Long A is not ah. How do you say long A? Okay, so both of those are long A's. Uh-huh. A way. You still not saying your long A. Uh-huh. Land. Okay, so Heather's friend Keith lives in South Carolina. So just looking at the picture, what do they have a lot of in South Carolina? Rain. They have a lot of rain in South Carolina. So it's kind of warm in South Carolina in the spring. Sometimes there are floods. So rain brings what? Floods, right? And floods can wash away the land. So we can have floods anywhere, right? We do have floods in Houston. We have floods a lot of time in the summer. Okay, go Somebody read for me. Trevor, can you read? I'll let you read in a second. Can you hear me, Trevor? Turn on your microphone. Read for me, Taisha. Kaisha.
Hattie, that's his name, right?
Hold on. Let me turn off my thing. Heather. Heather. Uh huh. Adele, is your microphone on?
Heather's friend Adele
Uh huh.
lives in Arizona.
Uh huh.
What is the weather like in the spring? It is hot and dry in Arizona.
Mhm.
It does not rain much. Sometimes there are winds,
Wild.
wildfires.
Mhm.
Wildfires can be burned down trees in the spring.
Okay. So now we are over in Arizona. So look at the picture. Arizona has probably a desert, right? And you know that because of what? Look what's in the picture. What is that? Cactus? Cactus, mountains, trees. Good job, Julian. So cactuses,
Can I
yeah, you can read next. Hold on a second. So cactuses grow in like dry places. They don't require a lot of water. Yes, it does. So when you're in a desert, huh? Yes, cactus has water in it. So they have, I guess a cactus has its own water, so it doesn't require a lot of water, a lot of rain. So they grow in the desert where it's hot. So Arizona is pretty hot and dry. So it doesn't rain much, but so that means they can have wildfires. You know what state do they have a lot of wildfires that's been in the news?
It'll be dangerous. California.
California, good job. There have been a lot of wildfires in California. So the wildfires can burn down trees and bushes and people's homes, cars. Yep, right, Kaisha. It can burn down all of those things. So, um, let's see, what do we have next? All right, Kelsey, go ahead and read.
Heather's friend
Isabella.
Isabella lives in Texas.
All right, so
What
we're in Texas now.
what is the weather like in the summer?
Can anybody guess what the weather is in the summer in Texas? It's hot.
Sunny,
Hot, cold,
um,
and everything.
Everything, but mostly hot. Go ahead, Kelsey.
it is hot and sunny.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there are
Tornadoes.
tornadoes in Texas. Tornadoes and
Damage.
damage
Houses.
homes, houses, trees, and
Crops.
crops.
Good job, Kelsey. Thank you for reading. So now we've moved down to Texas and we're talking about the hot weather. So first we were in Colorado, it was cold. Then it went to South Carolina where it was kind of warm and rainy. Then we went to Arizona where it's hot, right? And dry. Now we're in Texas where it's hot and sunny mostly. And we could get tornadoes. Tornadoes hit like usually in hotter places. Let's see, where are we going next? All right, Kelsey, go ahead and read again. You there, Kelsey? Nico, read for.
Ma'am,
Well, go ahead and read this
ma'am,
one for me. Go ahead and read.
Heather friend
Sean.
Sean lives in California.
Mm-hmm.
What is the weather like in the summer? It is hot and
Foggy.
foggy. sometimes there are
Earthquakes.
earthquakes, and earthquakes can
Correct?
crack the land.
Yes. So over in California, it's hot and foggy. When you think about fog, what does it remind you of? Who can tell me what fog is?
Fog is like the streets be foggy and it be like a lot of clouds.
That's what it is. It's the clouds that have dropped down low. You know how normally we can look up and see the clouds?
Yeah, but you can't see blue. You see like
All clouds.
and you can't see from far
Yes,
distance.
that's exactly what fog is. Great job.
Like that.
Great job. So when the clouds come down really low and they setting down too low, it causes fog. And you can hardly see the car in front of you, so you have to be very careful. But over in California, they do have earthquakes. So that's the biggest thing about California is the wildfires and the earthquakes, right? All right, Nico, come on, read for me. We look like we made our way down to Florida. Who can guess about Florida?
Heather,
Hold on, Nico, right quick. Let's guess. What do y'all think the weather's like in Florida?
in Hawaii,
Is Florida and Hawaii are both what? Sunny? Rainy and sunny. So okay, Nico, go ahead.
Heather's friend
Lacey.
Lacey lives in Florida. What the what is the weather like in the fall? It is warm and muggy. In Florida, sometimes there are hurricanes. Hurricanes can destroy trees and buildings.
All right, great job. Thank you. So in Florida, it's warm and muggy. Mostly, you get a lot of sunshine in Florida. That's where like oranges, a lot of oranges are made because they get so much sun. So we get a lot of our oranges from Florida. So, but by them being so close to the water, they do get a lot of hurricanes, and we get hurricanes in Texas as well. All right. Here's another one. Go ahead, Kaisha.
Heather's friend Kelly lives in New York. When is the weather in the fall?
Breezy. Mhm.
Sometimes there are storms with wind and rain. Storms can
Damage.
damage the trees and land.
Yes. So in New York, where normally in the wintertime it's really cold, but in the fall it's cool and breezy. So you will need a jacket. You see how Heather's friend Kelly has on a jacket because it's a little bit cool in New York in the fall. And sometimes there are storms and wind and rain, and that's what damages the trees and land. So a couple of weeks ago when we had the freeze, the ice landed on the power lines, and that's why we ended up with power. And then the water froze inside the pipes, and that's why we got the pipes bust. So let's see what else we have. All right, go ahead and read for me, Jacelsey. Or somebody read the last one. Go ahead, Kaisha.
There are many different kinds of weather in the United States.
Heather.
Heather
Poster.
is full. She is ready to show her class.
Great job. So she has her poster ready to go. See how she has all the weather in the United States, and she has the cold places. She has the warm and rainy places. She has the hot and dry places, which is the desert. Then she has the hot and sunny places. Then she has the hot and foggy. And then she has the warm and muggy. And then lastly, in New York, she had cool and breezy, right? So she pretty much got mostly all of the weather places covered. So we did learn some new words, so I need everybody to pull out their word journal, and we're going to add those new words to our word journal. You guys should have plenty of words in your word journal. And we're adding blizzards. We talked about the blizzards up in Colorado. Can y'all see my screen? Yes, sir. So, okay, so we learned a new word, blizzard, and it's cold snow that covers the land. We talked a little bit about the floods that we can even have here in Houston when the rain covers the land. Those are floods. And then we have earthquakes. We learned that word today. And that's when the land shakes and moves, okay? Julian, write everything that you see on the screen, okay? You're writing the word and its definition. Hurricanes, we talked about hurricanes. That's the wind and the rain damaging homes and buildings. And then remember we learned about the cactus and how it grows in the desert. It's a plant that grows in the desert. And then tornadoes. It causes wind damage. And then the wildfires. It burns the land, the trees, and the homes over in California. So those are 2, 4, 6, 7 new words that you guys should have added to your word journal. Does anybody have any questions before you guys get started writing regarding our story? Does everybody understand? You got it, Nico?
No.
What did you want to know?
I had to write
Okay.
snow.
Okay.
I had to write cold snow covers the land.
Yes. Great job. So everybody should be writing all of these new words we learned in the journal. And we'll go over them again probably at the end of the week.